Okay, hello everyone. Now some of you have asked me, how do you find a good coconut to buy in the store? Because you're not familiar with buying fresh coconut. And of course we can't just pick them off the tree here. So there's a couple coconuts here that my mother picked up. And this is, they're in plastic. And one of the things that I think when you're going to buy them in plastic, sometimes they might sweat and become moldy. So you want to look over the whole thing and see if you see any kind of little slight moldy spots, and I see none of those on this. And this is a big coconut. You want to shake it. Oops. It feels nice and heavy with water. If you shake and listen and it doesn't sound like it's got a lot of water, you want to pass that one by. And this one as well. It's a smaller coconut, but it also seems like it has a lot of fresh water. So, okay, my mom is gonna come and open this. You're gonna open this, and we're going to. Are you gonna put the hole in the top and we taste up the water? Okay, all right. It can be tricky sometimes when they've got the plastic on, but this otherwise looks like a nice color, no discoloration, no moldy spots, and. What about smelling it, although you can't really smell it in the plastic? Let me see. Yeah, okay, so my mother always does it with the hammer. This is the Caribbean way. Oh, we've got water splashing out already. I always like to, personally... Oh, you're going to open both of them? Okay. Yeah, and then you throw the water out. Now, okay, let me just grab a spoon. Actually, first let me smell this, because that's the other thing. Okay, and if it smells sour at all or kind of moldy, you know it's bad. And if not, it should be a good coconut.
You can also continue to open the coconut. And then you just knock it around with the hammer until the shell is opening on it. This isn't the best one.
Yeah.
But once the inside of the coconut is good, like that, then it's good. This one...
It looks like
this one the back started to...
get a little bit.
But it's good. This one...
Yeah, it does. It's maybe just starting. If it had a few more days, it might start to get really bad. But
then you take the rest of it out with a knife like that. You just break it with the hammer. And be careful. And just keep going around and take the meat out.
See the part? Yeah, okay.
It's good though. It's not that bad yet. This was longer in the shell, it would start to go bad. But so far, it's good. You can see.
Yeah.
It's good. So you just take it from the shell. And take it all out. With a knife. Being careful.
Or if you have, if you're going to use this to make coconut milk, you can cut off the back part. Like you can, see, like this part is not as yellow, but like the part that's a little more yellow, you can just cut that part off if you want.
It hasn't rotten though. It was going to go, but this is good so far. That is
but
good.
if you wanted, if that was of a concern. But okay, so I think my mother's going to open the other one and pour the water.
This is one way to get the coconut out of the shell. And you can save the water as long as the coconut is good, the water is good for drinking. Now if this had gone worse and it would smell rancid, right now it's not rancid, it's still good. Then the coconut water wouldn't be good, it would taste rancid too. So this is a good coconut for using. And I'm going to do the other one, take the water out another way that you can see.
This is the way that I typically do it.
Plastic off.
Maybe are you gonna put it? Oh, are you gonna put it in a different bowl just in case this water's not good?
This water should be good.
No, in case the next one isn't good. Or you're gonna just taste this first. Yeah.
So this is a harder way, but
you find the one that's soft.
Yeah, you find the eye. It usually has 3 eyes, and you find the one that's soft. And you go in it with a knife like that. Just keep twirling it around until
So you put a hole in there.
until the hole is into the top of it. Now this is a slower way of getting the water out. I don't think it's...
I always put a little bit of, okay, so she's just,
Okay, so if you have something else, can
do you want a straw? Or just pour it in a bit in a cup?
No, I want to get this big.
Hold on. Okay, so my mother has a hole in there, and I've just got a thin straw. I'm just, sticking the straw in. Okay, it tastes good.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm, tastes good.
So then, this is that's slower.
Yeah,
That's
this is...
If you're gonna drink all the water with the straw, that is good. But if you're gonna pour it out, then this is a much slower way. So that's why I always just break
Crack them,
mine unless you're drinking it.
For me, I would pour the water out and then break, because you see how you started to break and the water splash? But it's your comfort level. My mother's been cracking open coconuts for years. So it's, if you're new to this, it's not as easy. But, so that's one way to get it out. And if you want to,
So
you can finish doing it the other way if you like.
Just drink it all. If you find it's good, then just drink it with the straw. If not, I'm from back home where we just break them and drink them and pour it out.
It's good. And coconuts offer electrolytes, so skip the Gatorade, which is God knows what's in there. All right, so that is... Oh, we're going to wait. I'm going to let her crack. You're going to crack that one. So we want to crack that and see how that goes.
This is tough.
Oops. Okay.
Oh, the shell is easier to come off. Some of them are.
And see, there's no any little discoloration. And having added an extra hole to the crack to that, the water's pouring out easily now.
So the same thing, you just keep cracking on the outside with the hammer, big cracks, until the shell is kind of opening. There you are.
Yeah.
And it started
And this
to
one
break.
looks really good.
And this is an even better one than the first one. And again, very carefully with a knife, you just take the coconut meat from the shell. And sometimes they're very easy. Sometimes the meat just comes right out. But see, this one is the other one wasn't really bad. It would go bad in a little while, but this one is perfect now.
Yeah. And these coconuts were $2.50 each, so not bad for the size, because they can be more money. But if you do open up your coconut and you, for example, if you do it the second...
See how easy that was?
Yeah,
sometimes the shell comes off really easy, and sometimes it's harder. Just depends on the coconut.
Most stores will take them back.
See, it's just right out. So easy.
Yeah. They'll take them, and you always take off a little piece and eat it.
Yeah, always try it.
You want to be certain that it's good, so you just eat some.
We know this is
and
good.
Of course it's good.
And so that's the way to take the coconut from the shell. The hammer might be a bit hard if you're not used to it, but that's trial by trial, you know. That's all I can say.
Okay, there you are. How to pick a good coconut and how to take it out of the shell and get the water.
Don't forget, have the water, drink the water. It's very good.
Enjoy the water for sure. Thanks for watching.